So we are waiting for the transplant that they just told us about that we have a match from a cadaver. I am nervous. I'm scared. I'm happy, excited. I am all of the above. Um, More anxious than anything else. Um, I I don't know if I can really put my emotions into words. I can't explain it because I really thought when I lost my last transplant that it was over, that was it, it was done, that the rest of my life was going to be spent on dialysis and living to be on a machine, just to live to be on a machine, just to live to be on another machine. And I contemplated suicide many times. And I contemplated whether my parents and my family, my friends could live without me many, many times. And whether I could stick it out and whether I could hurt them by leaving the earth because I couldn't take it anymore. And here I am on, I guess you could say, my graduation day. And it's probably the greatest feeling to know that all this pain and suffering and the trouble I've been going through day in and day out, and the spiritual struggle, the mental struggle, the physical struggle, is finally coming to an end. And I couldn't thank God anymore, any harder, any longer than I am. We're just waiting for them to do the cross match, and once they finish that, they'll call us down there and they'll put the kidney in.
We've waited a long time for this moment, for a second chance. And here it is. And I couldn't be more happier for her. Hi, my name is Chandni Carlo. My relationship to Princess is that of a sister. She's my sister. I have known Princess. Well, she formally came into my life in 2004, but I had known of her before then. But in 2004, she came into my life. She was a young teenager, and life's adventures separated us for a while, and I discovered that she had kidney disease as she was leaving high school. And I thought about how full-fledged adults are challenged by renal disease. And I could only imagine what a person so young, not quite a woman, and definitely not a child, how would she deal with this? How would she be able to navigate through it? And she has shown it over the years. It's been some time now, a long time. I've known her and loved her. Right now, the most important part of reality is the joy of this moment that I feel was destined for her. And so whatever fear Princess may have, whatever she's grappling with, I want her to choose to cling to the joy. Go into the operation smiling and happy and looking forward to all that's to follow. So at this point, I want her to be joyful, because joyful is something that's deeper seated than happiness. Happiness can come and go, but joy is a deep thing. And this literal ticket to renewal is a manifestation of joy.
There's a huge need for kidney donation. There's a huge need for donation of any type at any point in time. Patients are very well cared for in the hospital, and the patients that do receive the transplants are very grateful, and they do take care of themselves because it is a gift. It's a gift of life. When you're donating a kidney, you do not have to change your lifestyle drastically. It's diet, exercise, the same as your normal routine.
My name is P.Morris. Princess is my daughter. I feel elated that she is finally able to, should I say this? So she is able to soar. She is able to cut the ties to her machines and to actually go out into the world and be herself, make a living, do what she wants to do finally. I am so excited. I really feel that Princess has came a long way. She is an amazing person through all of her sicknesses and through all being on dialysis. And how dialysis used to make her feel, and the knowledge that she has gained through being sick. Her resilience, her ability to come above her sickness, and knowing that God has her. Knowing that God is bringing her through her sickness, that there's something at the end of this tunnel that God is preparing her for. The one thing that I can give you, advice that I can give you, and the advice that I always tell anybody is that believe in yourself, believe in God. Know that God does not put anything on you that you can bear. He always shows up at the last minute to carry you through to the next level. There's so much I want to tell you, but you only asked for one.
I mean, if you could, go through the list of things that you would like to tell me.
Now that you have my list of things that you that I want to tell you is that now that you have your kidney, make sure that you do everything that you're supposed to do. That should be your first goal, is to do everything you're supposed to do to keep your kidney. After that, live your life. You can even break ties with me if you want to. Not too much ties. Okay, but the little apron that I keep holding on to. Okay, you can break that if you want to. Okay, but know that wherever you are, I'm showing up. Okay, just like we did when we was in school, I'm showing up. Okay, to make sure that you're all right. Okay, so just soar, Princess. Do the things that you want to do now. I am so grateful that you are in film school, doing something that you like to do. I am so proud of you. You are my trooper, because you have been through so much.
Okay.
I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Hi guys, it's August 31st, 2018. It's been a year and about a month and a half since my transplant. And on top of that, it's my birthday. It's been an incredible year. Like one incredible year. This is my second birthday with my transplant. But this is the first birthday where the transplant is running like normal. I'm not on a bunch of medications. And I'm able to like really live my life. I'm not in the hospital. I'm not doing anything. This transplant has been nothing but amazing. It's one, my lupus hasn't attacked like it did my first transplant. And I want to say for someone who nobody thought that I'd be able really to get another transplant because of my rejection rate, because I had lupus. It's like a miracle kidney. I've been able to work on films without any issues, without being tired, without feeling like I'm complaining about something. I feel like a normal adult. Like a normal person. Life is so much happier now that I have my transplant. Doctors are excited. My family is excited because now it seems like death decided to let go of my little ankle and let me live life. That's really it. I couldn't be any happier. I don't know if you could tell, but my skin is brightened up. I've lost all my water weight, so my neck and stuff like that is all slimmed down, things like that. Eat a normal diet. I don't have to restrict what I drink under, a liter, and I don't have hypertension or hypotension, high blood pressure or low blood pressure. I've only had one major hospital visit, and that was due to a lupus flare. But it didn't affect my kidney, so I think we're good on that part. I thank God, and I thank everyone that supported me through this very tough journey. That will be along this new journey of me living life and building a career and doing things that most people expect to do, but I've always wanted and wished to do. This is my life now.